Hey guys, I'm Mona and in today's video I will show you how I created this nice soft mauve pink monochromatic look. This is super appropriate for all your Indian festivals or wedding occasions. So if you want to know how I created this look, then please keep on watching. Also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, then please take a moment to subscribe. Now without any further delay, let's get into today's video. Let's start now. I have already moisturized my face. I'm just going to apply a little bit of lip tint on my lips. For that, I'm using the Fresh Kiss Glossy Lip Stain. It's a nice red tinted lip stain. For primer today, I'm using the Nykaa's Prep Me Up Face Primer. I'm just taking a pea-sized amount of the product and I'm working this on the usual areas, that is just on the centers of my face. For color corrector, I'm using the PAC Stay Cover Concealer in shade Rustic Orange. I'm applying this on the areas wherever my foundation might turn grey. That is usually around my mouth, underneath my eyes, because these are the areas that are slightly darker. Do this step only if you have pigmentations on your skin. I am first softly blending this with my fingers. To remove all the excess product, I'm using a damp beauty sponge and this one is from Bloom. Then I'm taking one of my favorite concealers. This is the Too Faced Born This Way concealer in shade Chestnut to hide this orange concealer on my face. This is going to make sure that the orange is not going to peek out once after the foundation is done. So I'm applying the concealer wherever I have applied orange. Now I'm just going to blend the concealer with the same damp beauty sponge. For foundation today, I'll be using the Maybelline's Fit Me foundation in shade Spicy Brown. One of my favorite foundations to use on a daily basis. Even on a daily basis, I'm taking about 1.5 pumps of the product and I'm just going to apply this with the same damp beauty sponge. Foundation application and blending is done. I'm just going to highlight my face. I'm using the Huda Beauty's Overachiever Concealer in shade Peanut Butter to highlight my face. I take this with the same damp beauty sponge. I start applying this and blending this simultaneously on the areas wherever I need some highlighting. Underneath my eyes, I'm also concealing the eyelid part, my forehead area, the area around my mouth and chin. I'm also slightly highlighting the area underneath the natural contour of my face. I am setting this all with the Huda Beauty's Blondie Loose Powder. I'm also just going to slightly contour the jaw lines of my face. I am using this contour kit from Illegal. This is one of my favorite contour kits. It's in shade Deep. I couldn't find something like this in the affordable category. So if you know something, some good option, do let me know in the comment section. I'm using a flat top blending brush. It's a foundation blending brush. I'm taking the product and I'm working this on the jaw area. I'm just straightly going to bronze my face. I'm using the Hoola Caramel Bronzer to bronze my face. This is one of my favorites. So I'm just applying the bronzer shade with the same brush on the usual areas. I'm also applying the bronzer shade on the sides of my nose. That's it. This is the at most contouring I do for the nose area. I generally don't bronze or contour before I do my eye makeup, but today I just went ahead, but it's okay. I'm going to use the Swiss Beauty eyebrow kit So I'm taking the dark black shade and I'm going to fill in my eyebrows. I generally like to intensify the area that has lots of hair in my eyebrow area. Then I work with whatever is left on the brush on the inner corner of my eyebrows. So yeah, just random scribblings work for me. Also, if you already have good and intense eyebrows, you can consider using powder products to fill in your eyebrows. They work really nice and they also give you this nice natural looking effect. I generally love powder products on denser looking eyebrows. Next, I'm going to do my eyeshadow work. Let me be super honest, I have zero idea on how my eye makeup is going to go because these colors are just lit. I'm going to be using the Cherry Crush by Colorpop. This has beautiful tones of plums and reds and shimmer reds and pinks. All my brushes are not clean, okay? So we are just going to work with it. I'm just going to clean this weekend, so never mind. I'm just going to use this blending brush from pack. This is 311. I'm taking this shade, which is Cherry Stem. I'm packing the color on my brush and I'm just going to work this on the transition area. Of the color and the intensity should be there on the outer corner of your transition area. You're not supposed to bring it all the way towards the inner corner just for this look, okay? It varies with different eye makeup and with different eye shapes. For my eye shape, I like to concentrate the color just on the outer transition area like this. Next, I'm taking this matte plum shade, which is called Take a Bite, with a packing brush from ProArt. It's in type AE21. So I'm taking the color and I'm packing this on my eyelids. And I'm also quickly blending the edges with the transition color. I'm going to be using this shade, which is called Sweet Like. It's a nice pinky pink shade and I really wanted some kind of gold in this palette, but we don't have any gold. I really wanted to use some kind of gold for the look, but we don't have any gold, so I think probably later on I'll be using the gold shade from the highlighter that we'll be using. Okay, I'm just popping this color on the center of my eyelids with my fingers. I like to use my fingers to apply shimmer colors. I'm taking the packing brush that we used earlier to apply the plum matte shade and I'm just working this underneath the lower lash line just like that. So I'm going to take the eyebrow palette and I'm taking the black shade from the eyebrow palette and I'm taking an angular brush and I'm just going to work this as a liner for the look. No specific eyeliner for the day. I'm also slightly intensifying the outer corner of my lower lash line, just the outer corner. I really want someone to take this away from me because I can definitely not stop using this product, which is this Maybelline the Falsies Lash Lift Mascara. I love this mascara. I don't know, this is so nice. It just is more than enough if you are not a lashes kind of a person, false lashes kind of a person, then this is the mascara that you have to try. For blush today, I'm using the Estee Lauder's Blush Duo. I'm using this sponge, taking the product on the back of my sponge and I'm just applying this on the highest point of my cheeks. I also like to apply a little bit of blush on the tip of my nose. I don't know why, but I do it. For highlighter, I'm using a Max limited edition highlighter. This is in collaboration with Aladdin. So this is the one. I really like this highlighter. It's so finely milled, nice gold pigmented highlighter. I like this. You guys are going to be mad at me for using this limited edition because you can't get this now, but you can definitely get a very similar alternative to this one in Sugar. I think it's called Gold Glory. Yeah, you can definitely try that. So I'm taking this using a stippling brush because this is the brush that is kind of like not used at the moment. So I'm using this brush. And I'm applying this on the high points of my cheeks and center highest point of my cheeks, like this area. I'm also applying this on the tip of my nose. I can use my fingers for this because I don't trust any bigger sized brushes for this. Okay, and I'm also using this highlighter to highlight my brow bone area. And then I'm also going to take a little bit of this highlighter and pop the color on the center of my eyelids. I'm also applying the highlighter on the inner lower lash line, like close to the tear duct area, as you can see, and slightly on the inner corner, very slightly. I almost forgot to tightline the upper and lower waterline. I'm first concentrating the upper waterline. I'm using a kajal from Swiss Beauty, and I'm also applying this on the waterline, lower waterline. I have applied some lip stain before I even started with the makeup. Now that the stain is settled, I'm just slightly dabbing the sponge with the foundation on the top of the lips just to hide the tint. Because I don't want the red to pop a lot, I'm going to use a nude shade for the look. For lipstick, I'm using Twig from MAC. It's a satin lipstick. Just applying this. Now to remove the satiny look, I'm going to use a tissue paper and I'm just going to blot the shine. This does not only make your lips look matte and remove the glossy look, but it does also helps the lip color to stay in your lips for a longer period of time. I'm also going to layer another coat because this kind of layering is going to make sure that your lip color is going to stay there intact all through the day. I really like to have some kind of elevation around my mouth when I have a nude color. So I'm using my all-time favorite, a very good best lip liner color for dusky skin people is this one from MAC. It's in shade Chestnut. It's a very nice one, but I could find a good dupe for this from Wet n Wild, but basically it's not a lip liner, but it's a kohl eyeliner. But I like to use this as my lip liner as well. I don't want the lip liner line to look too obvious, so I am blending this by doing mumming actions like mum, you know. And then you can also dab the lipstick just where the lipstick and the liner meets. Okay, now it's time to set the base. I'm using the MAC's Prep Plus Prime Fix Plus Mist. I'm just going to give this a nice spritz. I think I'll do the false lashes bit off camera and I'll be back. So this is the final look. I have got some falsies on. The falsies are from a random brand from Amazon, and this is the final look. I really like how simple yet definitely a bit more on the glam side this look is. You can definitely recreate this look. If you go with a bolder or a deeper lip color, this look is definitely going to go to the next level. So if you want some extravaganza to happen, you can definitely switch up the colors of your eyeshadow or your lip colors. So with that being said, I would like to end the video. I have linked all the product links that I have used in the video in the description box below. You can definitely check them out. Yeah, I'll see you soon in my next one. Bye.